How long can you really stay in the US on a tourist visa before running into trouble? Most people will get up to 6 months to stay in the US on a tourist visa. But what if you want to stay here for a longer time? Can you? Kinda. Kinda? What does that mean? Well, if you're in the US on a tourist visa, your official purpose here is to visit. This means vacation, sightseeing, visiting family, or attending events. So they'll give you 6 months to do all that. Sometimes you might even get less time. So then how can you stay in the US for a longer time? Hi, I'm Shariq, the South Asian attorney. I'm licensed to practice law in the US, and I help people worldwide with American immigration law. At the time you apply for a tourist visa and at the time you enter the US, your plan should be to return home within 6 months. But sometimes things change. During your stay, you might decide that you want to stay here longer. So what are your options if that happens? If you have a college degree and find a US employer willing to sponsor you, you could apply for an H-1B work visa. But there's a catch. The H-1B is a lottery system, and applications are only accepted once in a year, in April. And even if you're selected in the lottery, you can't start work until October. This means that you probably have to leave the US and wait for approval before returning. If you have savings and a great business idea, you might qualify for an E2 investor visa. This lets you start your own business here, but only if your country has a trade agreement with the US. Check the treaty countries list on the State Department's website to see if your country is on the list. Maybe you decide to study in the US. If this is the case, you can apply to change your status from a tourist visa to a student visa. But keep in mind, you'll need to enroll in school and get an I-20. And this process can take some time. Sometimes life happens, right? If you meet someone, fall in love, and get married to a US citizen, you may be able to apply for a green card through marriage. But make sure it's real love. So again, what are the best options for you? Find a job and apply for an H-1B visa. But you might have to leave the US and come back. Start a business and get an E2 visa if your country qualifies. Go to school and switch to an F1 student visa. Marry a US citizen and apply for a green card if it's real love. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.